Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And this is a special day on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Yeah, you kill this away to get us going here. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. He's moving out of the pocket. And the ball to the ground. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
On third down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure. And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
And if fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How impressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Owens. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Picks up a short game, but is swarmed with the defense flying the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The catch made over the middle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They jump the front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Our produce a positive drive here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the running back's got it again. Powering through. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And there's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And now the defense able to bring him down.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 7, Ohio State 0.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss to the defense.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Texas A&M 7, Ohio State 3.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to advance on the phone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. He's tackled at the 10. Now good field position to start the drive.
Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That one moves the ball to the 16.
And the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Weidman. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down. But how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. An explosive play across midfield, all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Great move there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
And this back has room to run. He really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the 1st down. How about A&M back backs over the years, they have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Weidman. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Aggies are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, A&M. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. They lead 14-3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they can kick off and hope for defense and get a quick stop. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Lead or play it safe and point toward the second half. You wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's caught downfield. Finally brought down, but the game moves into the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Look out. He's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. them running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground.
Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14, Ohio State, 3.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Whiteman. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. He's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense yields. Now it's fourth down. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Game just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense screams not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They're set now to try the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 21, Ohio State
3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He's hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. Whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. On the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. Texas A&M offense back on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Well, a huge play here from Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Ncaa Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Dropping back, it's Weidman. Caught, completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 21, Ohio State 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Reed. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this one is caught. They tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great way forward football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Right now, the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. Trying to add the lead now with PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17.
That makes the score.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Ohio State, 17.
And the hands team able to recover the football. For a touchdown. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short game.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle blocked. 1st down. set it down after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Second down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but it's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him with a decent gain of time.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
691, Gators far, 42, Spider, 4-2.
Back to throw, it's Weigman. The pass rush closing in. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play, and he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They're behind the sticks on second and on here from the 12. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, A&M. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is off the right upright and no good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas A&M 34.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big...
Going for a big play downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense.
Number 5.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Weidman. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance.